welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all have been doing well. For today's video, I wanted to take you all along on our rental hunting journey. For any of you that have been rental hunting recently will know how tough it is out there, and Maul and I had to experience firsthand how cutthroat things really are. I'm just going to give a quick rundown on how the rental process works because I know it's different for everywhere, and this is just what we have experienced so far. So for us, we had to fill in a lot of forms online already, and then you get to apply to do what they call an inspection. It's kind of what we know as viewing. So basically you go to the house, you check it out, check that it's what you wanted, you check the area out if the area is what you wanted, and from there you can tell the agent if it's really what you wanted, and they'll refer you to the application form. The application form is then basically just consistent of some additional questions to your original forms that you've already filled in online, and they make you agree to a bunch of terms of service that you have to read through, obviously, and then from there they will review your application, and if they have any additional news they'll either communicate via SMS or with email. So it's not as complicated. Once you get the hang of it, you're golden. But what we've experienced is that you kind of have to go for the inspection, and then as soon as you walk out you have to apply. There are just that many people that are applying right now, and it is really hard getting a rental right now. Anyway, with all of that out of the way, I wanted to tell you about what we're looking for in a place. So Maul and I have had a discussion, and this is our list of what we would like in a place. So ideally we want a 3 to 4 bedroom place. It's because we want separate office spaces. In our previous rental, if you haven't watched that video before, I'll link it in the card up here. Maul and I basically had to share a space that we used as our office. It was actually the dining room that we just put our desk in, and it was usually a mess when we wanted to play together because the audio was overlapping and it just wasn't working for us. It wasn't just for the games. While I wanted to do my own thing, if I had to record a video or if I wanted to play with people during Maul's working hours, either one of us had to move out of the room. So it was usually a lot of back and forth. Maul or I had to move all of our equipment to another room on a bed, which just wasn't ideal at all. And then we're not too bothered about the bathrooms. We would just like a bathroom with a shower and then a guest toilet. And for now we wanted at least one garage space just to have a future car there. Then the most important of all, it had to be cat friendly, specifically cat friendly, because a lot of places they'll say they are pet friendly but they're not cat friendly. So we double checked with every place that we applied that it is cat friendly. The budget also works a little bit different. Over here the rent is per week and not per month. So our budget is 650 Australian dollars per week. I don't know how many parts there will be to this series, but this will be part 1. So now that you know what we are looking for, I'm gonna show you what we looked at. So the first rental was a 5 bedroom, a 3 bathroom and a double garage, and it had a wraparound garden, so it was absolutely massive, and the place was going for 670 a week. It was a little bit over our fire making place, but we still wanted to go look, especially because it was such a big house for a lower price. I saw this place pop up on my feed and I wasn't too sure about it because it is bigger than we would like, and you would think 5 bedrooms would be nice to have, especially with all of the plans we have for different offices and guest rooms and all of that. But it would have been a lot to clean and keep tidy, especially with just me and Maul, and Maul already has his full-time job, so I was already skeptic going in. But then we got to the place and I was absolutely horrified and overwhelmed. We got there and we were part of a group of at least 30 to 40 other people, so it was already overwhelming to start with. There was much moving room, you kind of had to squeeze past people. So I'm kind of gonna speed through this house because it wasn't what we were looking for at all. It was very cluttered, so it might not have helped our opinion on the place, but it would definitely need a proper clean because there was so much dirt already stepped into the carpets. And I'm not a fan of face brick within a house. For the outside it's fine, and if it's maybe an accent wall here and there, then I don't mind it, but most of the house was face brick. And as you'll see in these clips, there was just a lot of dirt. There were pots and pans in the sitting area. There were socks in the kitchens. The people that were already renting there didn't make that good of an impression. And the fact that they had spiders all over the place really didn't help the situation either. Moving on to the second place, it was a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, double garage, and it was 620 per week, but we ended up putting in an offer for 640 a week. This was a very popular house in a very popular neighborhood, so there were lots of people at the viewing, so we wanted to make sure and put in a little bit of a higher offer just to increase our chances of possibly getting the place. So this is possibly one of my favorite places we've seen so far. As you see in the videos, it's very airy and open, and the windows just made so much light come through, and I love the floor plan of the place. So this place was absolutely perfect to me. It would have been great for Maul and I because we would have our own room, we each would have had our own office, and we wouldn't have to compromise on having one of our rooms as a guest bedroom as well. And we're on to the last place that we viewed over the weekend. So this one was laid out a little bit different than we're used to as well. It had a little landing at the front of the door and the garage was on the left side. And then you would go down some stairs and you would have the master bedroom with the ensuite, the living area as well as the kitchen all in one area. Of course, the master bed was separate, but it was all on the same floor. And then when you went up the stairs, you would have the 2 other bedrooms and then the other bathroom, and the bedrooms all had their own balconies. So it was really nice that even the upstairs and the downstairs had its own little balcony slash porch area. So we applied for number 2 and number 3 out of all 3 places that we viewed, and now it's just a waiting game. We do have some other places lined up to go view, so hopefully I can do another part or 2 for you guys to come rental hunting with us. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please do leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Remember to let me know in the comments which one of these 3 places was your favorite. Also remember to follow me on other social medias. I'm _PurpleJ on everything else as well. I hope you all have a really amazing morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you again with the next one. Bye!